everyone. This is Mike Talks Cars podcast. Today I'll be talking about battery recycling, the biggest Jeep ever, and handling customer objections. Let's start with the news. In industry news, battery recycling is becoming an important discussion with the planned increase in BEVs here in North America over the next few years. There are announcements concerning new battery manufacturing facilities almost daily these days, but there are still major questions about what we will do with used batteries as they wear out. A number of solutions are being looked at by entrepreneurs in Canada and the U.S., including everything from repurposing the batteries to power residential and commercial buildings, to complete breakdown and recapture of the metals and scrap for use in new batteries. This upcycling will be costly, at least to begin with, but should become more cost-effective as time goes on. If conversion to EVs goes forward as planned, there will be mountains of used batteries to deal with over the next few decades. In new vehicle news, it appears that there will be a larger version of Jeep's largest vehicle, the Grand Wagoneer, and this should happen in the near future. Spy shots have been released this week showing a longer wheelbase and longer overall Grand Wagoneer. This will move Jeep into direct competition with Chevrolet Suburban, GMC Yukon XL, and the Cadillac Escalade ESV that have dominated the largest SUV segment for decades. While details are sketchy and Jeep leadership is declining comment, Jeep's move into the full-size SUV segment with Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer would be a natural progression towards building something that can compete with a Suburban. North Americans love their large vehicles, and that is certainly a good motivation for Jeep to make this type of move. Now for some musings with the trainer. Handling objections is a topic that I have not spent a lot of time on since I started podcasting last year. Let's take a nibble at that today. Objections are defined as customers' resistance to purchase due to perceived issues with either the vehicle or the process. Issues with the vehicle can have many shapes and flavors, anything from color to price. Issues with the process are just as varied. The customer may just not be ready to buy right now. The worst objection, however, is the one that the customer hasn't shared with you. Why is that the worst? Well, what chance do you have to help them with their concerns if they haven't expressed them as concerns? The first and best way to handle objections is as they come up, not at the end of our conversation. How do we get our customers then to express their concerns to us? Well, we use our selling process to develop enough trust with the customer that they're comfortable sharing their thoughts with us. How do you know that they're comfortable with us? Well, I actually have 3 goals that I focus on when working with a customer. If I can hit all 3 of these, then my overall goal of earning their business is a pretty natural outcome. The goals are, number 1, I want them to smile or laugh with me. Now, I'm no comedian, but my smile and positive interaction can usually get them smiling. Number 2, I want them to call me by name. Now, this can be harder than you may think. I would give them my business card right up front so they can refer to it if they forget my name. I will be calling them by their name to reinforce the connection. Number 3, I want them to tell me something about themselves that has nothing to do with buying a vehicle. When they start sharing at this level, there won't be many objections that we can't get over by working together. This is Mike Little reminding you that, hey, selling is fun. Go have a great day.